Hi y'all, my name is Jasmine. Today I'm going to be talking about cognitive dissonance from Module 11. Our text defines cognitive dissonance as a negative, unpleasant state that occurs when a person holds two cognitions that are inconsistent. So basically, it's our desired state and our actual state in odds or at odds. Our actual state being who we are, and our desired state is who we want to be, per se. An experience I had with cognitive dissonance would be recently when I decided to order food from DoorDash. I just didn't feel like cooking, and I knew it wasn't really in my budget, but I decided to do it anyways. And when it got to the ordering part, or the tip part of the order, I was just kind of like, oh, I don't really have the money, like, I was still going to tip him 15%, but I've worked in the service industry since I was 16, and I know how much it sucks when someone doesn't tip you. So I always try and tip anyone that does a service for me 20%, just because I know it's a standard, and I know that that's what I would want if I was doing a service for someone. So I was just like, 15 is good, and then something was like, no, you need to do 20%, that's what you need to do, and I ended up tipping him 20%, just because it was going back and forth in my mind, like, what should I do, and I was just like, I'm just going to do 20% because it's the right thing to do. Now that I've discussed this experience, I will now make some inferences. I knew that despite rent coming up, the right thing to do would be to tip 20%. I just knew that even if I had tipped him 15%, I would have felt bad, throughout the whole night, just because I know the right thing to do is tip 20%. And I wanted to reduce that feeling, that unpleasant feeling that I was feeling, and I just wanted to do the right thing. So my desired state, who I want to be, came into play. And now that I've made some inferences, I will now discuss how these inferences can be transferred into other situations. So I know that having internal dissonance is never a good feeling. So I know that I should volunteer more, and when I have the time, I would like to do that, just so I can reduce that cognitive dissonance in me that's telling me you should volunteer more. In conclusion, the text helped me put together what I was going through, because dissonance is very unpleasant, and it's definitely happens. When it does happen, it's unpleasant, just because you're, like it says, your two cognitions are inconsistent. But now the next time I'm ever in a situation where I am in an unpleasant state, I might consider the fact that my desired state and my actual state are inconsistent, and try and do the right thing in order to reduce that dissonance. And that's why cognitive dissonance matters, because it is, inconsistency between two cognitions, and one might be right, maybe one's not wrong either, but one is more right than the other. And if I can leave y'all with anything, it would be keep working on yourself and your goals, and the rest will follow.